Obama who?
Obama what?
Aubameyang Black Lightning.
And Obama Bombshell.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I am here, Washira.
And I'm Sam, of course, #1 Chelsea fanatic in Kenya.
Game week 15 preview.
And here we go. By the way, my condolences
For what?
to myself.
Why?
We were beaten for one thing.
I told you about Lisandro Trossard.
Yes, I was sure he was going to score bad.
But you guys did your own goals and
We own our goals.
Gary.
We own our goals and we're still marching on.
But Trossard is the man. Trossard.
Trossard he did us dirty. He did us dirty. The first game will be Leeds United versus Bournemouth. How do you say about this?
Bournemouth, they did real good versus Tottenham, but the second half,
they were deflated.
Yeah.
Depleted team.
So, but Leeds is really good attacking wise, but defensive wise, Leeds are still doing nothing. So, I say Leeds 0, Bournemouth 1.
They just slain the Giants.
they are giant killers only. Versus other small teams, they are nothing.
You see how your guy defended. Your Rasta man.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh my God.
And then at the same time, you also have Manchester City versus Fulham. This is an easy one.
Oh, Sete. I know Mitrovic is back, but there are chances that Haaland could play 20 minutes of this game.
And there are chances that Mitrovic could score twice and then they do their thing.
You know,
Fulham.
Pep Guardiola said he will play a few minutes in this game and then he will start at the game versus Chelsea the next game week. Yeah.
We don't really care about him. So as long as we outscore you people, but I don't think we have the capacity. At the moment, I'm the most humble guy. Am I?
So
I just want us to win and get over with it. Okay.
So I say Manchester City 3, Fulham 0. Kevin De Bruyne with a goal, just as I said the other match week, Kevin De Bruyne with a goal.
Kevin De Bruyne is on another level.
Did you see that free kick masterclass? We almost lost. We almost lost that game.
At the thing I love Manchester City, despite all the hard game that they always have one moment of brilliance. That is really the difference.
We always have a way. So
Yeah.
what are your views on that match?
Oh, I think Manchester City will win it 4-2. And then you made me forget my prediction for the Leeds. Leeds will win 1-0 against Bournemouth. And then at the same time, we have Nottingham Forest versus the Brentford.
That's a tough match, but Brentford has all of the quality. They have Ivan Toney.
Yeah, they have Ivan Toney. I like him.
Nottingham has this guy Jesse Lingard, but he's doing nothing. I don't know if it's about the gameplay.
Not really. He has carried the team, and then
Lingard from West Ham was way better.
This is the old Lingard from Manchester United. He's still trying, but then
Back to basics.
back to basic. Like I said earlier, the filler materials. Yeah.
So my views on this game is Nottingham Forest 0, Ivan Toney 2.
I think Brentford, the bees will be notorious in the Forest.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney scoring twice and then Nottingham scoring one from a penalty. And then at the same time, you also have Wolverhampton versus Brighton.
So Wolverhampton lost Diego Costa to a red card. Back to the old ways. Everyone expected it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's used to red cards.
he's used to red cards. and ratings.
He's the striking version of Sergio Ramos. The striker version.
Now without the goals. I think Brighton will actually. I'm actually backing Brighton to win against Wolves, because if they don't, I'll feel bad. I'll feel like we are worse than Wolves.
They will be taking points from the rich and giving it to the poor. Robin Hood.
I don't want the Robin Hood situation. I just want them to win. I want to feel better.
So I say Wolves 0. Brighton, Lisandro Trossard 3.
I'm actually going to go Wolves 1, Brighton 2. You Brighton, you can't just beat us and let others beat. You can't just beat us and just let the teams beat you. No. We ain't doing Red Cross.
Robin Hood.
No, we don't want to do that. Just,
Habibi.
yeah, if you're taking points, just take points from everyone. Then we will be happy. At least not that hurtful. 2 hours later, we have Everton versus Leicester.
Hey, that's a tough match. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is back. The king is back.
And how about Maddison?
Leicester.
He's a creative playmaker. He's also a sharp shooter.
They're doing real good. Also having Barnes is back. He's doing real good.
And the oldie, Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy. Right now we're all talking about Daka.
Daka is fine.
Vardy's time is over, man. So I say Everton 2, Leicester 0.
I think I'm going to be with you on this one. I think Everton is going to beat Leicester, but 3-1.
Goal difference, the same.
Yeah. Oh, the Queen just died.
Arsenal sacrifice. No, not on camera. So
the Queen just died. And then they want to repaint London.
So the London derby is back. Chelsea versus Arsenal. So
yep. I know the whole world is backing Chelsea to win against Arsenal, because they just want to catch up. But
they are talking about top of the table every now and then, and we are tired of it.
You're not tired. Manchester City fans are not tired. They're just jealous. But we're going to be with them on this one.
Yeah, we'll be back in Chelsea this game week.
We don't really need you, but if you have to, then you're welcome.
But Chelsea will win this, and yeah, they need just quality from their striking. Aubameyang isn't doing what we expect. The Aubameyang from Arsenal was way much better.
I think Aubameyang will be reborn in this one.
Aubameyang to score.
He must punish his boss. His former boss.
His ex. Aubameyang to score.
Yeah, if I were betting, I could have said Auba to score. I'm a winner penalty.
You know, if there will be a penalty, Jorginho might give Aubameyang the penalty. Yeah, just to
for the old time's sake.
Yeah.
This will be a tough one. Honestly, this will be a tough one, considering Chelsea are in a dreadful form. They just lost 4-1 to Brighton. Arsenal won. They won 5-0.
Yeah.
Wow. With
Reece Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson. He just came on like he wasn't even supposed to play that day.
We were like, yes, Saka is gone, and then Reece Nelson. Hey.
Do you know there was someone who had captained him?
Nelson.
Yeah.
How?
I have no idea.
These people who play fantasy and be number one every week, they captain really, really weird people.
And I think, are they bots?
Maybe they're in the Freemason.
How do they know? How do they know? What were the chances that Nelson was going to play? But he's a good lad.
0 chances.
He's a good lad. I like his aggression. He reminds me of Van Persie. His situational awareness is quite fine, but Reality is here. This is Chelsea. This is Stamford Bridge. Regardless of the form, this is a London derby. London has always been blue, unless
Chelsea are at home. Advantage.
home advantage. I think Chelsea will win this one, but they might be held to a draw. Either way, it's still fine as long as we don't have a noisy Monday.
So your scores?
I'm going to go 2-2.
A draw for your team?
Yeah.
I say 2-1. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1 from Gabriel Jesus.
I have a feeling that we will draw.
Obama who?
Obama what?
Aubameyang Black Lightning.
And Obama Bomber Shot. Later that day, we have Aston Villa versus Manchester United.
Bruno. Manchester United lost Bruno to an injury. So this
how does that even make a difference?
They now have only Eriksen and Casemiro in their midfield.
Oh, Casemiro is a defender, so
a centre back.
Yeah, they might have to depend on
stay back while attacking.
They might have to depend on Greenwood when he comes back in the next few years.
Also, Sancho is in doubt. Sancho also has an injury, so Anthony Elanga.
And of course, it will be a very good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Emery. Can Emery, many underrated teams tend to perform versus Manchester United.
Yeah, you remember him beating Manchester United at the Europa final.
Yeah.
Unai Emery.
Unai Emery is the king of Europa.
Yep, he just beat this team, and he will do it again.
So
he is coming for revenge. He was beaten many times when he was at Arsenal.
Coutinho,
my man, and then
you're backing you.
Yeah, I'm backing Coutinho and my man Mings. Mings. I like the way he attacks corners against that big centre half.
With a header.
The big centre half. What do we call him?
Harry Maguire, the best centre back in the world right now.
The big one that they bought last time. The tallest.
Licho Martinez.
Yes.
Hey. Height.
He's the tallest and
the tallest defender in Premier League.
He looks like Haaland's kid. So
we are back in Aston Villa for this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Manchester United fans.
But the worst that Aston Villa can do here is afford a draw.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Unai Emery.
And Monday has been saved from unnecessary noise pollution.
So Unai Emery 2, Manchester United 2, a draw. Rashford and Ronaldo to score.
I'm going to go Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 1, and they will score 1 at the.
Who to score for United?
Good evening. I think this lefty guy won't score. This Salah.
Anthony.
Yeah, I think the one that will score will, if Elanga plays, then he will score. But if he doesn't,
Rashford to score.
Yeah,
or Ronaldo. Ronaldo is back now to the first team.
I'm thinking about buying Rashford. I don't have any Man United player.
Rashford has been giving me points every week in, week out.
He has been the differential.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could have known the bottom up. And then at the same time, we have Southampton versus Newcastle, my team.
That's a tough game, but Newcastle.
No, it's not. What do you mean?
Are on a winning streak.
No, this is actually not. This is not a big match. This is just like another day in office for my guy Miguel Almiron.
This game is tougher than the other games.
No, it's not.
It's unpredictable, but...
Do you know that I sold my guy?
Newcastle has the quality.
Yeah.
Who did you sell?
Number 8, Southampton.
Jamie Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, I did. Too many blanks, man. Too many blanks.
He's not getting any...
No corners, no penalties.
No free kicks.
Futile team. I just sold him. I think I will invest more in Newcastle. I'm thinking of getting back that guy's car. The centre half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting him back. But I'm backing my guy to score. Almiron again to score or to assist, and they're going to have an edge. And if Newcastle is not scoring 4, then we don't have a match. 4-1 Newcastle United.
I say Southampton 0, Newcastle 3.
And then here we have a wannabe derby.
Whoa.
West Ham United versus Crystal Palace.
That's easy.
London will be on fire on Sunday.
That's easy.
No, it's not.
West Ham to win this. So West Ham 2, Crystal Palace 0.
Have you seen how Declan Rice is playing?
Yeah, Rice is on fire.
Ah,
They also have a good defender.
I think it's because of the World Cup.
Yeah,
He's putting all
But-
his heart out.
he's the best DMF for England.
Is it DMF, CDM?
Yeah. The only guy who can play his position is Phillips, and Phillips has an injury. So he's the only player to play there.
Actually, yeah.
Rice. But
do you have another CDM at the England squad?
no.
Even at Arsenal?
Nope.
They're dimmed. Okay, and then I think my guys will also score. As much as I want West Ham to win, I think Crystal Palace have enough quality at the front. My guy Eduardo, Andre Ayew, and Zaha,
Wilfred Zaha and Eze.
the tormented, and Eze,
Yeah.
the tormenting. We call them the tormenting trio.
But quality
the
is
Rasta
West
men.
Ham. Katzuma.
Because Jumayawes, we call him Jumayawes. He used to get us out of situations.
He used to kick cats.
No,
Yeah.
but he paid for that. Now he's kicking balls.
So
He has balls
what's your view on the
in the
game?
net. I think West Ham will win, but they'll have a tough match because this is actually a derby. It's a London derby. We don't depend on forms. It's just you're bragging rights. So I'm going to go West Ham 2, Crystal Palace 1. And then later that day we have Tottenham Hotspurs versus
Liverpool.
versus the defender
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
versus Kane.
But Son was out injured during the UEFA match. So
no,
Trent
it was a
Alexander-Arnold
prank.
will have an easy time.
I think Antonio Conte is playing games, mind games. I think maybe it was a prank. Maybe it was a Halloween prank.
No, there was blood on his face.
Maybe it was a painting. I just hope he's getting back soon.
maybe Perisic to play at forward.
No, they have enough people.
No, they're all injured. Richarlison is injured. Kulusevski is also not good. So Perisic could play forward.
Or Sessegnon.
Yeah.
Where Sessegnon?
Sessegnon left wing back.
Regardless of who they pitch that day, I think they're going to beat Liverpool, hands down.
I think Liverpool will win this.
They won't win.
Mohamed Salah.
They won't win.
So Tottenham 0, Liverpool 2. Mohamed Salah with a goal.
No, I think the way Tottenham Hotspur's defensive organization is tough. Liverpool always find it hard to play against them.
All Spurs do is defend. They are parking the bus Jose Mourinho style.
And the bus got deflated.
The only person who goes to attack is only Son and Kane.
Actually, Kane doesn't.
Kane is a midfielder.
He drops deep.
Kane is their creative playmaker.
Yeah, he's there.
But Lucas Moura
Lucas
will
Moura.
score.
Actually, Lucas Moura.
Lucas Moura, for the fantasy guys, go get him. He's promising.
No, I don't advise you do so because he won't play.
He will.
I don't like Tottenham because that's why I don't have their team because they do like every day they do 5 subs. Who does that?
This is the guy who told you to captain Harry Kane last game week.
We got our 2 points.
Yeah. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's pretty quick maths.
Kingdoms. Pa, 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 pa.
Your scores?
My scores, I'm going to go Spurs 2-1.
Yeah, Spurs to win. Spurs to win?
Yeah, Spurs to
For
win.
me, Liverpool to win this. So, who are you captaining this week?
This week, all the big guns are playing against big guns, so I'm going for my easy option. I'm going to captain Miguel Almiron for the first time, and I hope he doesn't fail me.
You know he doesn't do penalties, so Callum Wilson is way much safer than Almiron for this game.
Please, Miguel.
I'm going to captain Mohamed Salah this game week, and
Yeah, and we all know how Mohamed Salah does. If 50% of the managers pick him, then he will be like, "Hello, my people, can I give you 2 times 2 plus 4?"
Welcome to Wakanda.
Welcome to Wakanda, where we give you 4 by 4.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1.
And then he gets a yellow for being too quick.
Naughty.
For being now E. And of course, this video is sponsored by outscore. If you need to ship in anything from the UK, if you need to bring quality from London to Kenya, you can holler at them. They will do that in record beating time, normally 2 weeks and sometimes less. You can holler at them at outscore_world on Instagram, at outscore_world on Facebook, or on the number at the screen.